Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we're back into Historic Brawl because I really love Historic Brawl. It is so much fun. We just barely played the ninth decks, and I'm probably going to post these ones as my night videos for Monday and Wednesday with this week. So you're watching this probably Wednesday night, but we're recording this way back, I think Friday the week before. So overall, Jumpstart is really new right now. There's a bunch of really fun stuff here, and Historic Brawl is a fun format to play. The way that you can actually do it is by hitting Friendly Brawl versus just hitting Brawl in the deck list here. And then you can build a Historic Brawl deck, but you can't play it anywhere unless you're playing up against friends. And so I have chat here, which is willing to play up against me, so thank you guys so much. I have a bunch of codes that comes from the creator program, and so I'm offering them one code just to play against me, and then two codes if they win. So they are incentivized to actually play well against me and try to win, and do good deck, build up good decks and stuff. We are trying to make sure that it's all Historic Brawl based, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so we are playing Goblins today. Mono red, MUXUS Goblin Grandee. 6 mana 4/4. When he enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all goblin creature cards with converted mana cost 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So we can potentially look at top 6 cards, and all goblins that are 6 or less, which is or 5 or less, which is all goblins. Then you get to put all of them onto the battlefield. It's busted. It's really amazing. And then whenever he attacks, it's +1/+1 until end of turn for each other goblin you control. And so the dream here is Helm of the Host. We really want to get Helm of the Host onto MUXUS. Like that is the best thing you can possibly do. You play MUXUS, have Helm of the Host already out in the battlefield, equip it onto it, and then it's a enter the battlefield trigger, so it'll trigger again as it enters the battlefield. You'll get potentially 5 more goblins or 6 more goblins, and then you can go off and do just crazy things with this. So that is the ultimate dream. Other than that, we are just playing the basic goblins deck. We do get a few other goblins with Jumpstart. We get things like Krenko Mob Boss, which can tap and create X 1/1 goblin creature tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control. So we go wide, we swing big. We also got the Goblin Chieftain, which gives other goblins haste and +1/+1. We also have Goblin War Chief, which still gives them haste, makes them cost less. So we just have a bunch of good goblin lords. We have Krenko, Legion War Boss, just a bunch of really powerful good cards in the format, as well as some supporting cards with Vinker's Banner, Icon of Ancestry, Heraldic Banner, trying to ramp up to our MUXUS, also with Cirque Prospector. And then of course on the top end we get Fiery Emancipation, which is from Core Set 2021. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent player, it deals triple that much damage to that player instead. We do have one Torbrand in the deck because it's kind of like a cheaper version of Fiery Emancipation in our deck. And so you might as well have it there, but this is the deck. I'm really excited. This is just a really fun one. We get to play with Squee again. Squee, one of my favorite cards of all time. I don't know why. I just always love goblins. They just are silly cards that do cool things every time, and they make me happy. And so we're playing this stuff. So anyway, we got some really good cards too. I guess Jumpstart as well. We got Fanatic of Mogus. So that's I guess we only have a few cards that aren't goblins, and I think this is one of the 2. Yeah, Fanatic of Mogus, 4 mana, 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to each opponent equal to your devotion to red. So basically a 4 mana version of Gary, the Grey Merchant of Asphodel, with devotion to black. This is just a really good card. It just does damage directly. It's really powerful in red. In fact, I'm expecting to be playing this in some constructed decks as well, in historic events, historic ranked. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. We're playing up against chat. We'll see how this does for us. By the way, if you guys want to be able to jump in and play against me at any time, link is in the description below to be able to check out to jump into Twitch. Make sure that you at least leave a follow. I'm usually streaming in the mornings, Pacific time, 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. I think today I jumped on quite a bit early. I jumped in at 7:30, so sometimes a little bit earlier, but going for about 4 hours typically. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Geth. Me and Geth have a running Like we've had a lot of battles against each other, and I think that he's in the lead right now. I think he's up by 1. Also, chat decided to name this deck I Poop Goblins. I think that was the one that came up on top. And so, I mean, MUXUS bringing out a bunch of goblins over and over again. That does kind of count. And so, anyway, let's go ahead and I guess we can keep this. If we get the Goblin War Chief, this is amazing. So I am going to keep it. We're on the draw. We do have a way to actually deal with Planeswalkers in hand, so we'll see how it goes. Like, this is a deck where we are a little bit more like mid-rangey goblins rather than just straight aggro. We can go aggro as well, but, you know. Thanks for the bit, by the way. All right, so we do get the mana to get to the War Chief, to get to the MUXUS, to get to the... Okay, yeah, pass the turn. All right, so more lands would be great. War Chief into Sieging Commander into MUXUS. That is the absolute dream. Alirios. Whoa, bro. All right, Goblin War Chief, pass the turn. Volley Veteran can come in and hit some stuff as well. Does this hit Planeswalkers? Just another creature. Overwhelmed Apprentice, milling us a smidge. Don't be amazing stuff, don't you do. Embercleave, that's okay, that's okay. I'm fine losing Embercleave. We have Goblos to play right now. All right, give me land. Give it to me now. We would have hit land, by the way. This would have been like the most busted draw ever. All right, so Nicol Bola is coming soon. We do have... I can also just like kick and destroy some lands here, get rid of their red source. Honestly, that's not a bad play. Even if we hit land, maybe we do that instead. All right, not hitting land, that's the thing, that's definitely what we do. Volley Veteran doesn't really hit anything amazing here. So let's go ahead and kick her. Hit the Steam Vents. Rude. Yeah, take out the red source still and pass turn. They basically killed a land in response. Actually, I guess mana reduction is even better. It's all good. It's all good. If they have ways to blink, this is bad. Having a 2/3 blocker, I still would almost prefer having that than some other stuff. Rune Blaster doesn't do anything here for us, not really. All right, that's fine. I mean, if we're getting cards out of their hand, totally fine with this. Okay, give me the land. Give it to me now. Kaya's Ghost Form. Intriguing. We can go Torbrand and just swing in. That'll give Volley Veteran a little bit more damage on the next turn, or the Fanatical Firebrand. So let's just go with Torbrand. Swing in for 3. All right, thanks for hopping in, linebacker Jay. Sorry if I missed you already. All right, past my turn. Volley Veteran could be nice. All right, so hits the Volley Veteran. Again, I'm actually kind of fine with them just countering stuff right now. We are still pretty much in the lead, so they can double block Torbrand. We kill both of them, but meh. Okay, pass to my turn. And what are the odds the last card in hand is another counter spell? Pretty small, right? We do have Breast Hunter into Perforos' Intervention with Torbrand. Actually, if we had Fiery Intervention, oh my goodness. All right, let's go CJ Commander first. I prefer, yeah, okay. Going wide is pretty nice here. Pass the turn. No board wipe, please. Ritual of Soot, I guess, is still okay, though. All right, they get red mana. They get to play Nikki B next turn. So we'll hold on to Fanatical Firebrand for that. Ooh, Ringleader. Ringleader lets us draw so many cards, but man, Brash Taunter is just all of the fun. Holding back the Torch Carrier, I'd rather be able to swing in with MUXUS. All right, down to 15. Oh, there's Fire Emancipation. Rude. It's okay. There weren't any lands there. But the goal here is still to hit MUXUS. We want to play a Mux. We Mux. Oh, I did not expect the Torbrand to be coming down. That was intriguing. Okay, land we play MUXUS. Otherwise, everything gets trample. We get pretty close to just winning right here, don't we? All right, we can Purphose's Intervention kill this pretty easily. I'm trying to think if there's any better way to do it. So this is to any target. We probably do better just swinging in. So let's go for twice X. So if I go 1, it's 2 plus 2 for Torbrand. So X1, kill Torbrand. And then I think we go Ferocity of the Wilds, swing in aggressively, win the game. With the trample here as well. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Come on, block the Taunter. You know you want to. All right, down to 2, pass the turn. Indestructible guy that can do damage is pretty nice here as well. Nicol Bolas comes out, kills Torbrand. Yeah, good game.
I will spare you in exchange for eternal service.
Man, we wanted to get the MUXUS out so bad, though. It's always the worst. All right, we are going to win with MUXUS. Get the Mux. Give... Oh, man, which Krenko? Both Krenkos? What do you even do? All right, we're going to go for this Krenko. My first love goes first. There we go. Now we got him. We kind of won with MUXUS. I guess we could have also swung with MUXUS and just had it be a massive amount, but... Yes! Got him. Up against Sam Consumes Pie, and we are going to keep this again a little bit expensive again. On the play, Rune Blaster is kind of, maybe we do go a little bit cheaper, try to find something a little bit better here. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for a free mulligan. Not much better, but we get Icon of Ancestry. We'll go ahead and keep it. We can cycle for cheaper stuff. Ooh, and Wily Goblin for the ramp. Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's what we lack. Your boy Scooby. That is like a really buff Scooby-Doo. It's kind of true. Like, he's like ripped. How many dog? Do you guys have a dog that is that ripped? It's ridiculous. The Lightning Strike might actually be better here. Just getting rid of ramp. I'll let people do the thing they're coming to do, as long as we get to do our thing. And making goblins bigger, it's a good plan. You refer to yourself as Shaggy. That's awesome. Oh no, Branching Evolution. So this is one of the new cards as well that's amazing. If one or more +1/+1 encounters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1 encounters are put onto it instead. So with Mawu, it already gets +1 more than what are put onto it instead already. And so it's just going to be all sorts of bad and amazing and great all at the same time. All right, Cirque Prospector. Let's go Lightning Strike. Just start getting in for damage. We want to bring the life total down and then get in with the... Yeah, MUXUS with Embercleave actually sounds amazing. Because it gets +1/+1 for each other goblin, so it gets buffed up to like potentially like a 10/10, and then Embercleave onto a 10/10. Seems like it should do the job, you know? All right, unfortunately, okay, give me land. Yeah, I feel terrible, mostly. But Volley Veteran, get the Mawu. This is what the game came to do. This is what we came to be. All right, so we could have played MUXUS there with the Skirk Prospector. I'm gonna hold it off for the next turn though. Pass the turn. We still have potential to like Gem Palm Incinerator, kill something as well. Then after that, MUXUS into Embercleave is the game plan. Destiny Spinner. Ooh, Sieging Commander is also really good here. We are going to go with MUXUS. Sacrifice the Wily Goblin. Yeah, I do always feel bad killing a puppy, but dude, this guy's buffed. It's a buffed puppy. Are you serious? No goblins? MUXUS failed us? What the jog? That's just rude. Muxy, why you do this to me? Boo. Yeah, see, I had that happen to me, so you guys don't have to have it happen to you. I can words right. Mawu. All right, pass to my turn. Man, we just keep getting the perfect draws. I kind of feel bad about this. We could also just go for a massive Embercleave. That's probably the better play. So 3 mana Embercleave onto MUXUS. We can sacrifice Cirque Prospector to kill something else. Yeah. I mean, this is what MUXUS came to do. He's busted. He's so good. Shablamo. All right, up against 12 Nathy 12. We're going to keep this. We have removal. We have some cycling if we wish to do so, which we probably will on turn 1. We'll see. We do want to hit our lands. If we draw another land, we'll cycle. Conspicuous Snoop. We could also just play it tapped. Being able to play more things off the top of our library seems good. So yeah, play it tapped, pass the turn. We already have kind of cycling by being able to play stuff off the top. To an extent. All right, so Conspicuous Snoop. Give me Krenko off the top. All right, that's fine. Krenko actually when I have haste. That's the dream. All right, this is... Oh man, I just realized we're playing up against Ugin. This is the worst. Who plays Ugin? All right, Goblin Matron lets us go dig for a creature. Do you put it on top of your library or put it into your hand? Put it into your hand. Squeak could be pretty fun just as a really good threat against what they're doing. Goblin Chain Whirler, I guess, is more damage dealing though. So yeah, we want to get out damage as much as possible right now. And then we go for Embercleave on the next turn. Down to 22. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to get Ugin soon. Ratchet Bomb getting bigger too. So they're going to put a counter onto it every turn, and then you can sacrifice it, destroy each non-land permanent with command cost equal to the number of charge counters on it. Dragon's Horde comes out, so they can get to 3 in a couple of turns. So yeah, the goal is to try to win before then. Fanatic of Mogus deals 5/6 here. In some ways, that's better than the Embercleave. Maybe Embercleave was a bit better. Let's see, it would have been an extra 5 damage. So this did 6, so yeah, I guess that's better. And then we have another creature to attack in with. Dude, this is just pretty aggressive as well. Like, this seems like a constructed hand almost. Like, I can see a really good mono red deck that runs Goblin Chain Whirlers, Fanatic of Mogus, a few things like that. Busted. Two damage to the target. All right, Ratchet Bomb takes up to 3 then, but Embercleave will win it for us. Should win it for us. And then if not that, hopefully we'll just get to MUXUS and outvalue. All right, so 10, 3, down to 2. And how much mana do they have? So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. They done did it. Oh no. All right, I get to put a goblin into my hand. Is there any hasty goblin that I can use here? I guess one of the war chiefs. So if I hit land, all right. So we could try to go for the MUXUS here. We do have the game with Goblin Matron. We can go grab one of the war chiefs that have haste and just swing in. But we're gonna go for MUXUS instead. Cause come on, if we hit it off the top anyway, yes. Hasty one here, yes. And all attack at face. You know what? Let's send a message. Kill Yugen and you. Sorry, Nathy. Woo, man. Alrighty. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, so whoever does want to play, you know, let me know. This is Historic Brawl that we're playing and everything like that. So if you guys want to, I'm going to prioritize people that haven't played yet to play first. All right. This is an amazing hand. Up against Outlet Mojo. All of my dreams are in this hand. Krenko with Helm of the Host. Helm of the Host with MUXUS. Icon of Ancestry. I mean, Embercleave is cool too, but it also makes Krenko bigger, which is what matters. Icon of Ancestry makes Krenko bigger. And Krenko number 2? Okay, guys. I'm really excited right now. This is the hand of all hands. Please let it happen. Please let it happen. Don't kill my Krenko. I should have left it off with my cycling, my tap land. Not playing anything in here, so yeah, play it, tap, pass the turn. All right, so the dream is always if you can actually have Krenko stay alive for a turn. And I don't know what the odds of that happening are against a deck like this, but we're gonna go for it. We're hoping to hit lands. We get Krenko number 2 as well. Just go as wide as humanly possible. No. All my dreams are ruined. Seriously, Krenko with the Helm is the dream. I haven't played Helm of the Host in forever. We need to be doing this more often. All right, Krenko, Mob Boss. No Lightning Bolt from Jumpstart. It's in Jumpstart, but it's banned in Arena, so that's at least good. That seems too tricky. It could be like a board wipe here. Magic does seem to like me today. It's pretty good. All right. So Krenko's not great just by itself. There's not a ton of goblins. I guess we can tap to add 1 goblin. I guess 2 goblins with God Matron. That's still worthwhile. We're looking for like a 1-drop goblin, so we can go Icon of Ancestry with it. Or land and go Embercleave. Yeah. We want Helm of the Host out in the battlefield too. So I guess that's a good play. We can go Helm of the Host with Krenko. Kind of expecting removal. Being able to equip this onto MUXUS is the dream. Seriously, I want that so bad. All right, Cauldron Familiar comes out. Aloha Friday? Ooh, man. Dude, I have been missing... I used to live in Hawaii, and I'm missing it like crazy, man. Alright, so... how do we want to do this? So Goblin Matron, Lava Coil, the Ara is probably the best way to go. We can bring what to hand? Conspicuous Snoop. Man, I would really want the Helm of the Host plan. The hardest part with Helm of the Host is that you have to play it instead of other good things. And it takes 2 full turns for it to actually be amazing. But oh boy, is it so amazing when it goes off. Oh boy, oh boy. We probably just bring like some extra value to hand, like the Ringleader probably. Just so we can like outvalue them. All right, so we are going to go ahead and try for the Lava Quill. It means they get to sack it, which is fine. Helm is definitely too greedy, but man, I want to play it so bad. We're going to be playing it. If we don't hit land for the Muxus, I think we do play Helm of the Host. Try to hold back some value in hand, and then just try to go wide with them, I guess. Just keep growing goblins. As long as they don't hit Mayhem Devil and start sacrificing all of them, we're in good shape. Village Rites. Yeah, draw some cards. Gets to bring it back for free. Dude, Corvold is such a good commander as well. He's probably my best commander in physical cards. Love it. All right, go Muxie. All right. Be Beautimus to me. Don't do me dirty again. Yes! Yes! All right, we can give Muxus haste as well. So before we sacrifice anything, let's go ahead and make a bunch of goblins. Dude, this is so busted. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so they can bring back a blocker, unfortunately, which we can actually kill with Fanatical Firebrand. So pump up the Muxus. All right, so attack all in, hold back Fanatical Firebrand. 4 attackers, Muxus gets pumped to a 16-16. Yes! Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Yeah, we get to hold back the Firebrand, so they have to let it go to the next turn, so we can't interact too well with the cat. Pass the turn, and then Embercleave on the next turn. Actually, no. We need to wait. We have to wait for the Helm of the Host plan. Do we be greedy and just go all in? I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do. Okay, more creatures. You can have your 8/8. Swing in. I dare you. You did it. Dang it. All right. I am going to be greedy. Passes my turn. And rude and all the terrible things, but Helm of the Host. I just want a Skirk Prospector so bad. All right, an extra 13 goblins, but we haven't yet got Helm of the Host onto Muxus. And that is now the goal. And I can do this because I'm playing against chat. Okay, 8 attackers. Can't kill them no matter what. Oh, this is rude. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Down to 2. They let it go away. Pass the turn. I'm sorry, Omelet. Omelet's beaten me in the past in a couple of games, so, you know, I gotta do this. It's a must. Yeah, the MUXUS with the double strike is gonna be enormous. And we will be able to Embercleave onto it after the Helm of the Host as well, but I think we have... Oh, we're 1 mana short. We will sacrifice a goblin, something this turn. Get him alive, draw the card. All right, let's see how big this gets. We get another Krenko. Okay, pass to my turn. Okay, equip onto MUXUS. Yes! Sacks there. Yep, create some food, draws a card. Oh, thank you for letting me do this. This is too beautiful. All right, we have it onto MUXUS. All right, activate ability. We actually have to kill him this turn, otherwise we get into some trouble. So another MUXUS. A few more goblins come out. Attack, attack. I guess we do have to attack with everything. Just because I don't want to lose this one. Corvold will hit me in the air for the win. All right. 127 to the face. Yes. And we would have had Embercleave as well. So it would have been like about 127 just from one person. Goblin Mega Cheese. Yep. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Kinnan is busted. Kinnan is one of those that will be hard to beat. All right, up against Legend of Chiang, using a Kinnan deck, which is a little bit brutal. Well, we have Helm of the Host with Torbrand could be fun. We have Heraldic Banner. Like all the support cards up against Kinnan, that's probably too slow. So let's go ahead and grab something else. That's not the best either. We'll keep it though. So we do want lands, but I might go ahead and just cycle this right away. Try to draw into something else. Oh no. Oh, this is the worst. Oh no. All right, well, let's go ahead and cycle this now. Alrighty. Oh, how did it all go wrong? So very wrong. Leyline of Abundance, they can tap this now with Kinnan. Oh, just a Kugla already. So anytime they attack, they kill artifacts. That's all I've ever wanted. Or enchantments. Alright, take action. How do we beat this? It probably is with Krenko, the mob boss, for the next turn. Like if we can go wide enough and they don't hit the right stuff, we can do okay. Rash Taunter is okay, but a little too expensive for the next turn. Ringleader could be good here too, but let's go for Krenko. Oh man, dude, I wish that we had Kiki Jiki in here as well to actually go for the infinite loop with Conspicuous Snoop. We'll take it. I guess they don't have trample this turn, right? So I guess Goblin Matron's not doing anything. Actually, it's letting Mob Boss be a little bit bigger. All right, go Crank. And then we'll Helm of the Host, put it onto Krenko. Helm of the Host gets destroyed. Never mind. Dude, Kugla is so good. Kogla? King Kong. There we go. Oh no, they had it all. That is all the things we were worried about. Okay, no blocks. Down to 2. This has trample. All right, so I guess Icon of Ancestry on goblins. Kugla ends up destroying it anyway. Dang it, yeah. I was thinking we can go big enough to actually block and chump, but this isn't quite good enough, is it? Because they destroy Icon of Ancestry. Like, if this was after it dealt damage to player, that'd be okay, but it's as soon as it attacks, it destroys the Icon of Ancestry. So, they don't attack. Sweet, okay. He might have missed it there. Alright, so MUXUS goes down. Now we actually have a shot. Alright, uses the ability. That's fine-ish. Ooh, and we get to kill some stuff. Nice. Let's create a few more. Just a few. See, now we can actually block. And now I think we actually swing in. So, all attack, hold back, Crater Maker. Is that too greedy? That's probably a bit too greedy. Two things will die anyway. Yeah, so no attacks, pass the turn. I think the next turn. So we also get Fanatic of Mogus, which hits in for a ton and a half. Ooh, and Gen Palm Incinerator. We also have Skirk Prospector with Helm of the Host to go for the MUXUS. So Skirk Prospector with Kranko, we basically have infinite mana now. So Helm of the Host. All right. Let's go ahead and equip this onto MUXUS. So auto pay, sack here, submit one. Here, submit one. He did have lethal and may have just missed it. Which, I mean, yeah, I often forget all that Kugla does. Oh, I need to be sacking Kranko Mob Boss while we still have lots of stuff, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and next, go to combat. We're going to hold up on the attack phase so we can tap Kranko before we actually attack, because it's only when it attacks it actually gets the trigger. We get a lot of goblins here first. Oh, I guess I missed it. Sing a game. Platinum Angel. I didn't even see the Platinum Angel. Actually, we have Crater Maker to kill it. I guess we also just swing all in, right? That's the right way to go. Okay, so attackers. Trigger these. Activate this first. Resolve. Alright, so Incinerator. Actually, wait, cancel. Resolve. And then we go Incinerator, cycling. Sack here. Dude, infinite mana. Skirk Prospector, Kranko Mob Boss is so powerful. Alright, we get to kill anything. Let's go ahead and kill the Kugla. And then we also kill you. Yes! Oh man. This deck is sweet. My only downside is here is I shouldn't be attacking in with the Skirk Prospector, just in case there is a downside to this, but you know. Whew! Oh my goodness, dude, I love this so much. Yeah, we definitely had lethal otherwise. As long as we could kill the Platinum Angel. That came as a surprise for sure. So you actually had me Legend of Ching. So because you could have killed the Icon of Ancestry with Kogla as you attacked in, you actually had the game. I'm not sure if you missed it, but that was really close. All right, yeah, keep this. Great curve. We had the Gem Palm Incinerator if we want it. We can even just cycle for nothing. If they have a 1 toughness thing, then great. I do want to make sure we get to the Torbrand. Dude, Torbrand with Chain Whirler actually busted. In fact, it might be worthwhile just to go for like the Incinerator first, Torbrand, and then Chain Whirler just to try to get the pain going, you know? It's my turn. Ooh, and Fiery Man. Oh. All right. No, we're gonna play it smart. Chain Whirler. I mean, holding on to Chain Whirler sometimes is worthwhile too, in case they do go wide. Okay, eliminates. Tear of the Peaks. We don't have Tear of the Peaks in this deck. That would be really good with Krenko. Like, for sure. We'll say no attacks, pass the turn. I know, yeah. What am I doing? I don't have Tear the Peaks in the deck. Ah. All right, Gem Palm with another Goblin, and that lets us get to MUXUS, which is sweet. Now we can cycle. This hits for 2, which actually does 4 with Torbrand. And we hit the other land. And we attack in with Torbrand. All right, we got the Torch Carrier. Skirk Prospector, I guess, is also what we're looking for, but we get a hasty MUXUS next turn. Oh wait, we're 1 land short, right? I do have a harder time seeing my like how many lands I have with these nice arts. I love the art; it's beautiful, but I have noticed it's a little bit harder to see sometimes. Okay, Rite of Bells Unlock can do pretty bad stuff to them. All right, we got the MUXUS. We also got the Fiery Emancipation, but yeah, go MUXUS. MUXUS is so good. Whew. All right, and everything has haste. And we got Skirk Prospector. Okay. And with Torbrand, I think we just swing all in. They can't actually kill anything. Yeah, Goblin Chieftain is amazing. Oh, let's create another Goblin, why don't we? Yeah, and that's why MUXUS is amazing. Is every once in a while we just hit the right goblins and it's busted. Let's go ahead and put it onto Torbrand. So they can give it Death Touch to something. But we should have enough for lethal here. After they give Death Touch, in fact, we can kill the Crater Maker to kill this if we want to. So let's look at the damage real quick. So 4, 8. Can also just kill it with this. All right, so sack a Goblin. There we go. Just to be a little bit more protected. And we had the game anyway, but yeah. Dude, Fiery Emancipation would have been sweet there as well. Oh my goodness. Yes? I always feel bad whenever I say yes when it's like, when I just destroyed somebody. I'm like, well, yeah, I had a lot of fun, but it was pretty mean. I'm sorry. No, Tear of the Peaks would be sweet, but we're doing everything we need to be doing with this deck already anyway. The whole value is that we have goblins instead of things that aren't goblins. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's not amazing. Being on the draw definitely makes this worse. Gore Claw. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen Gore Claw in forever. I totally forgot this was even a card. So creature spells cost you cast with 4 or greater, 4 power or greater, cost 2 less to cast, and then it pumps in and makes everything big as well. It's a fun card. Goblin Ringleader. Lots of value in hand if we get to it. Well, no one's playing anything. That helps. All right, go Heraldic Banner on red. I almost hit something else. That would have been awkward. That's a big boy. All right, I think that we want... Yeah, I guess it's Goblin Ringleader first. Ooh, Squee to block for days. No attacks. So yeah, we can replay Squee every single turn, basically. All right. Kills the Ringleader, swings in for 10. Actually, just gives a trample. That makes sense. No blocks. We have to kill Vivian. I guess we can also just go for MUXUS here. Hope that we hit enough stuff. If we hit the right stuff here, it's sweet. All right, so... yeah, we have to kill Vivian to stay alive.
I've seen too many species die already.
Oh man. Krenko. If Krenko survives, they can't give any more trample. Oh, this gives them trample as well. They don't attack though. Okay, sweet. So we go Fire of Prophecy, kill Goreclaw. I guess we decline. I kind of like our hand. Let's go Wily Goblin. Do we go Squee or Goblin Matron here? Go for the other Krenko. See, we have 4 mana. We can go for Trash Master as well. Create quite a few goblins. That might just be worthwhile. Swinging with both. We're actually pretty close to just winning here. Let's go Squee. Just as a good chump blocker. No attacks past the turn. Goblin Matron probably was better to go for the other Krenko. Actually, the Chieftain would have been nice too. Yeah. As long as they don't have a way to give trample here, we're okay. Goreclaw was away, but I think it's whenever he attacks as well. Yeah, so he has to attack to get the trample. Gigantosaurus. Such a fun card. This is hilarious. Just massive, massive beasts. All right. All right, so Goblin... see, we have Volley Veteran to kill here. Actually, how many goblins do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I forgot that this taps for mana as well. We had a bit more mana last time. All right, go for another 3-drop. Brash Taunter seems actually really good here too. It gets what they're doing. That seems busted. Goblin Chieftain seems really powerful though. I think this actually is pretty close to just game. All right, so they block 2. We have tons of blockers that come back. So it becomes 4/4. 4 creatures come out into the battlefield. Yeah, I think it's worth attacking here. They have to block the MUXUS, and then it's got to be Krenko as well. But yeah, this is the smartest play is just to go for as much damage as possible. Double blocking MUXUS. All right. Yeah, I guess we still had them even if they blocked one more somewhere else. So that was close though. Dude, I'm loving this deck. This is sweet. All right, up against Esper Guy 12. We're on the play. 3 drops on the play are better, and we have a potentially hasty Krenko. So I mean, we're keeping it. That's really good. All right, Goblin Arsonist. Riz the Redeem. We saw this go crazy earlier today. I think up against the person I just blast played, Dalanseer. That was against the other deck, the Nyath, which was busted and terrifying. We could go for a Fire Prophecy, try to dig for the land for the Krenko. I'm gonna be greedy again. I'll attack. Down to 19 past the turn. This is more dangerous once there actually are tokens on the battlefield, once I get to 6 mana. And so right now we're just going to be going aggro. All right, kill it so we can draw land. Creates a token. I think, let's drop the Vanquisher's Banner. The card draw is really nice. But I mean, come on, Brash Chaunter. We've got to keep the Brash Chaunter around. Swing in. Chumps. Down to 17, past turn. Yeah, Dalanseer's Riz got ridiculous. I let it go. I had removal for it, and I decided, no, it's not going to kill me. Then it killed me, and it was bad. All right, swinging with Krenko. I guess we swing with Arsonist as well. Ooh. Oh, this is good. Super good. All right, they do kill the Arsonist. All right, if Krenko stays around for another turn, this game should just be over. No! Okay, give me land. Give it to me now. There we go. We got the land. We got the Krenko number 2. We got Helm of the Host to play onto the Krenko and start going crazy. Yeah, Thragtusk is good. Brash Chaunter is pretty good here too. But man, Helm of the Host. Always got to go with the Helm, right? Hanged Executioner. All right, so they do get to exile the Krenko right away. That's cool. Hey, let me respond. There we go. Okay. Gets in for 5. I guess we chump. All right, go MUXUS. Land was perfect there. Oh my goodness. Yes. The only thing better here would be Script Prospector. All right. Can't quite attack there into that. Thragtusk is busted. So Thragtusk, it's whenever it leaves the battlefield, it gets 3/3. So if you blink it, it gets 5 more life and 3/3 beast creature tokens. Thragtusk is a busted card. I'm a little bit terrified of it. All right, let's go. Actually, wait, what am I doing? MUXUS. Next. All right, so swinging with MUXUS. Swing with Goblin Chainwhirler. They probably throw, yeah, I guess Goblin Chainwhirler, that's fine. And MUXUS. We've got a few Goblos, so 1770's coming in at you. All right, so we actually get to do some pretty cool stuff here because we have Fanatical Firebrand. All right, so they are killing stuff. That's fine. Yep, they could have 3/3 beast. Okay, they could have another board wipe. That would definitely be the worst. There are a few more board wipes in this format than others. Oh my host. Dude, I just love that we've got Helm of the Host onto this a couple times here. I am so happy. And then we get Brash Hunter and Torbrand. Yes! Tristani Discordant, alright. They have the ability to gain some life. We can also kill that and stuff, that's fine. But either way, we should be able to finish him on the next turn, especially with Torbrand. That's also not bad. Alright, Torbrand. Taunter. Alright, create another MUXUS. A few more Gobbos. And attack in. Oh goodness, this is awesome. Where are we putting it? Go on the Taunter, why not? Alright, these are 22s. Yeah, the Torbrand definitely wins the game here, but the Helm on Torbrand, oh my goodness. Actually, does it stack or would it just be a static effect that stays the same? Because it does that much +2. So each one would add +2, and so it would just be 1 damage would do 4 or 5 instead. That would be really good. It probably would be better. I think I was 1 mana short of being able to do it though. I needed 1 more mana to be able to equip. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the wrap up with this one. Goblins are busted. MUXUS is one of the most busted cards I've ever seen. It is 6 mana, so much value. You can swing in for crazy amounts. This is a deck that I think is really powerful one-on-one, but could be a lot worse if you were playing like, you know, against a whole board. At the same time, though, there's a lot of combos in goblins and other colors. You know, there's a lot of things you can be doing, and so I'm really excited about how powerful this is. Like, it's a really good deck. So yeah, overall super fun, loved it. Fire Emancipation, we never actually got to get it out there, but we got the Helm of the Host onto MUXUS twice. Ember Cleave as well. We got to do some pretty fun stuff. Like we did a lot of cool things in these games, and we saw like all of our deck because MUXUS digs 6 deep, and we did it multiple times with that. So like that was just really fun. Man, I really like this deck. It's powerful. It flows really well. This is definitely a thing I think I'm going to be playing more often. I really wish Historic Brawl was actually a thing so I could play this more often. Like that's my biggest worry here, is that we don't actually have it consistently to be able to play, which is a bummer. That's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, overall, love it. If you guys are watching here on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe, and then check us out on Twitch. Link is down in the description below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.